So you just saw a drag-lesque number. Yes. Combining both drag and burlesque. Now, that is what that means. What's that word? A portmanteau? Something? Yes. Yes, when you just take two words and smack them together. Anyway. Yes, a poor man's toe. Anyway, I think we need a mic for this next one, maybe?
They just gave them to me as part of the upgrade.
Yeah. So,
They're very pastel.
this is important. This next act is going to be a poetry reading. I am super excited to introduce this next performer because when I first started coming to Tease Tuesdays and I was just like a civilian and like out there watching with y'all, this next performer was the one that was always up here hosting all the shows. Now I'm here all the time, so it's kind of like a weird like passing the torch kind of thing, which yeah, you know, which is significant to me at least. But yes, so Theresa Davis is an amazing poet, published author, local advocate for tons of awesome things. And so please help me welcome right now, Theresa Davis!
Everybody. I'm so gay. It's so weird. Alright, so I'm going to do two poems because the first one is kind of melancholic and it's just for me, just for you, it's just going to be sad. And then I'm gonna lighten it up, maybe. It's always a hit and miss right here, right? So I need the glasses to see, but not to read. So the first piece I'm going to do is called so I have a new collection of poetry that I've been working on for a while. It was supposed to come out in 2020, but you know what happened in 2020. That shit was whack. And I was depressed for a really long time, but it's okay. So this is called The Vigil Before the Interment that will be in my upcoming poetry collection called Dirt. Dirt shit. The day the air stopped working, dead screens, team spirit, arms wrapped exactly as I found them, hands tucked into hymns, palms empty, moving all around, a soundtrack of silence, a variable with no value, multiplied by itself, solutions hanging, a backdrop of unsent prayers and timelines with unwanted guests.
Let's go.
The hope inside the sadness, the years peeling, a shedding of skin, leaves leaping to their deaths, flashing of orange and red. I was always holding the camera, never in the picture. A stinging ocean swims up my throat, collapses my lungs, my feet rooted and stubborn. Do not fall. The words, sweetheart, echo lost, pretense on repeat, the air so thin, I forgot my own name for months.
Let's go.
The leaving makes the sugar. I remember the sweet in spring, lungs full, but the sweet left, had to go. I had to let it go. Thought I was holding on to substance, not a clutch of lies. Clear the house, rid myself of its clutter, sweep the dirt out the door, finally eat a meal that could hold me.
Come on.
I have been feasting on famine, desensitized to the hunger pains that rack my body midday, reminding me that I am living and alive and actually starving to death. The pause and the beat and break. An apology never received or accepted, a buffet awaiting my devouring. I am windswept and passion, and I am so fucking tired. I have etched the word love into my poems to the point of infection, a hiccup in the lifeline, but I refuse to hold them up in surrender, and you don't want to know any of this.
Come on.
It looks too much like open wounds and bleeding out, all teeth and hair and scream trapped, something meant to be secret or silent, even though my eyes don't hide much. I miss swimming in summer, letting go and falling away from preconceived notions, holding myself close and others accountable, prepared to take the next steps, even if it looks like falling or love lifting. I mean, even if it's not real, because you know, it could be. Thank y'all for listening. Let me get that out. Thank you. Okay. All right, so now it's going to get weird. So in 2011, I won the Women of the World Poetry Slam Championship. And part of why I won was there are some strategies you can use in slam, but the best strategy is changing the energy in the room. And that's what I did. And Charlie Sheen, y'all know him, right? He was losing his mind in actual real time, right? And I wrote about it because it's like when we watch a celebrity fall, it's so pornographic, right? It's so pornographic. It's like we're watching just for like, look at them fuck themselves. Okay, but like, I also, you're about to learn more about me than you need to know. When I was in college, I was head of security. I had the walkie-talkies. But I also had the largest porn collection on campus and a big-ass screen TV. And I would charge the boys to sit on the back lawn outside my dorm room to watch the porn while I did my studies. And when I got the call on security that, hey, there's a lot of boys hanging about, I'm on it. And I would just close the window and like shoo them on their way. But I made a lot of money. That's how I got through college. I love it. So I revisited this poem. This is the poem that I did at Women of the World where I switched the energy in the room. This is the second version, so it's not even what I did on stage. But I went back, because you know, as poets, we go back to our work and was like, is this still relevant or did I fuck up? You know, because, you know, respectability, politics and all that, it gets weird. But I am a fan of porn. I made a lot of college money off porn. When Charlie Sheen... Hey. Hello. So when Charlie Sheen was actually losing his shit, I remember Emilio Estevez, and I remember Carlos Estevez, right? So when Carlos Estevez, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen, changed his name to Charlie Sheen, in my head I was like, that's a total porn name. Think about it. And his downfall was such that America like salivated over it, right? So I did this poem, and I actually gave myself a face cum shot and like wiped the cum out of my eyes, flicked it on the audience. I may not do that tonight because I'm reading and I haven't done it in a minute, but I know, I'm gonna try.
Immersive theater!
I'm gonna work it out. All right, so this is spit and polish. Another porn term. I researched my poetry. When we first met met you, Carlos Estevez. You were rough-cut, bad boy swagger. Emilio danced in your shadow, and we forgave your expulsion from school because you were handsome and Hollywood